Hello everyone, welcome into Raiders franchise. We were supposed to be ahead of schedule by now, but since I got sick, we're running a little behind again. So we're going to play the Colts today, and then later this week you'll see the final game against the Broncos so we get ahead of real life's timeline. First up, we have a breakout DB. Let's see who it is. And it's Ja'Cory Bennett, and I hope he can achieve it. He's been pretty good as a rookie since we gave him playing time over Marcus Peters. All he needs is 200 yards or less passing total, and 1 tackle for a loss, 1 forced fumble, INT, or sack. We'll see if we can do that for him. The final thing we have to do before we get into the game's upgrades. First up's Dylan Parham. For him, we're going to go into power. I just want to increase his overall. And that was a pretty good upgrade. Next up, we have quarterback Aiden O'Connell, and for him, it's field general all the way. Awareness 2 deep and 1 medium accuracy. That's okay. Hello everyone, welcome in today to our game at Lucas Oil Stadium. We're going to be taking on the Colts, and they're going to wear their new Indiana Knights uniforms. As you can see, Zaire Franklin's been a leader for them on defense. 93 tackles, 2 INTs. He's been pretty good. Let's get into it. Luckily for us, AJ Cole's not hurt long term, so he's able to boot this one down there to Indianapolis. We're going to see Anthony Richardson in this Colts offense first today. I'm a huge AR5 fan, so I really hope he succeeds in real life. He struggled a little bit with turnovers in this game, or in this season so far, so we'll have to see how he does against us. He's going to come out by himself, no backs in the backfield next to him. And down he goes. That's a strip sack by Max Crosby on the first play of the game. What a job, Crosby. Man, we got to look at this replay. Look at that. Max Crosby gets in there, just rips it out, and then he gets on top of the ball to top it off, man. What a great job by Max Crosby. He's such a good player, man. Now taking a look at our starting quarterback, it's Aiden O'Connell. He struggled. 2,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, 15 picks. It's been real up and down for him. Coming out under center, starting at 13-yard line. You can't ask for better starting field position. And we had Hunter Renfrow. He just missed him there. 2nd and 10 now coming out in the gun. We got to be wary of DeForest Buckner, but we are going to run this one at him and see. It didn't work, I'll tell you that much. I was a little naive to think that not avoiding DeForest Buckner would work in our favor somehow. As we're going to go to the end zone. That's Michael Mayer laying out and making the catch. Touchdown, Raiders. We're going to take the lead early on in this one. All right, coming out in the pistol this time with Zach Moss behind him. Anthony Richardson handing it off, trying to get some pressure, and that's Max Crosby making the play, getting him down. Richardson in the gun here, 2nd and 9. Looking to pass, no pressure this time, and you see what happens. Alec Pierce just shrugs off Robert Spillane and takes that for 19 yards. If we don't get pressure on Richardson, as you can see, he'll be able to dice us up. The man has arm talent, and he has a lot of talent as it is. That's Divine Diablo getting off the blocker and making the play. Pistol, handing it off. That's Zach Moss. He gets the edge on us, and then we can't make the tackle. Darn, that's a big play right there for the Colts. They're moving the ball well on this drive, trying to answer us as they go hand it off again, and that's Crosby wrecking their game plan once again. He's been a beast so far today. Richardson backs it up in the gun. They got some receivers out wide. This looks like a pass, and that's what it is. They go underneath. That's just a short one right there to the rookie for probably, 5 yards or so. We need Ja'Cory Bennett to make a play for us. We're going to get in some press coverage here, and hopefully we can't affect the play at all there, as that's a quick, easy completion for a first down to Isaiah McKenzie. Lining up in the gun again, Richardson handing it off once again. Wow, I thought he got us with that spin move. Luckily he didn't, though. Handing it off again, that's Zach Moss. This time we bottle him up. Great play by our D-line. Big 3rd and 5 here. We want to hold him to 3 if at all possible. Even though draft position's better off if we lose this one, I still can't stomach another loss, as that's a drop in the flats. Lining up for the field goals now. Matt Gay, the kicker, and he's going to get that up and through the middle. Colts bring this one a little closer. Looking at the playoff picture, as you can see, the Titans and the Chiefs have yet to clinch, so they have a lot to play for this week. We're going to send Horsted in motion here, and this is our first full drive of the game, so we're going to look to get the ground game going as we go up to Josh Jacobs, who's bottled up quick, man. That was a good play. Taking a quick look at injuries, as you can see, Devontae Adams is out. Other than that, it's the normal 3. Looking for the Colts, they don't have any new injuries either. Everybody was already on IR when the season started, so that's why they are still on there. Big 2nd and 7 here as the first quarter is winding down about halfway through. We're going to go down the field. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. That's on me. And then I accidentally switched on to Renfro. That's a mistake I made right there. Come on, man. I got to do better than that. Let's see if we can get some pressure on Richardson. He gets off his spot, and then he throws it across his body to a wide open receiver tight end in the middle of the field. I think that's Will Mallory for the first down. Richardson adjusting stuff at the line of scrimmage here. Trying to get some pressure, like I said. And he goes down the field. Look at that wide open. Come on, guys. We got to get somebody to cover him here in the middle of the field. We're not having any luck so far. Richardson by himself in the backfield. You got to worry about a QB draw in this situation. He's very capable of that, as that's pretty much exactly what he does. And he's going to get the first down. And he goes down at about the 7-yard line. First and goal, Colts. Throwing a quick bubble out there. Epps can't make the play for us. Isaiah McKenzie gets the touchdown here. Colts take the lead in this one. I know it's a bit of a cop-out here, but I'm a little rusty due to being sick and not being able to talk while playing Madden. I haven't played in a week and a half-ish almost, so I know that's a bit of my current struggles. So I just got to get focused and get locked back in, as that's just a missed block right there that leads to another TFL on us. Jacobs is getting stuffed on the ground so far. 3rd and 11. We got to pass it now. So we're in the gun. We're going to still run a little bit of play action. And we're going to go down the field. That's Jacoby Myers coming open and beating his man in one-on-one coverage. It looked like they had him double covered. That's a huge first down right there. We go for 30. Staying in the gun here. We're going to pass again. This time we're looking for Renfro on the sideline, and Aiden O'Connell missed once again. I can't wait to have a new quarterback next year. 2nd down, going to pass again here. We're moving a little bit with O'Connell. And we're just going to scramble and get out of bounds. Pick up a few yards, make it a shorter 3rd down. 3rd and 5, we need this one. We're going to go underneath. That's going to be Trey Tucker holding on to a throw behind him for the first down. We need some points on this drive. Trailing here at the end of 1, it's 10-7, Colts leading. Their offense has been more effective than ours, but also we did have a 13-yard drive, so that is going to skew stats a little bit prior to this one. O'Connell in the gun here. We're looking to run power, and man, look at that. That's DeForest Buckner just destroying our game plan. And then Michael Mayer gets hurt. That could be a double whammy. That's a quick one out there. That's Trey Tucker on the screen. Trying to juke, man. Why can't he move? I was hoping he could juke that guy out, but no luck there. First down, though. No, they're going to call it 3rd and inches, actually. Meyer bruised his shoulder. I'm going to keep him out just to be safe. The Colts have a really good D-line, so I know this is tough, but we're going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who powers ahead and gets the first down. That's his best run of the day. We'll take it. Coming out here under center. And honestly, I think we're going to try to run it again. And this time we're going to go to Jacobs, and should have went inside. That's on me. We're going to stay under center and look to pass in this situation, because if we don't get the first down, I'm okay with it. We just can't have a turnover, which that almost was. 3rd and 12, we're going to pass here. And we're going to go to Jacobs on a screen just to play it safe. And we tried to juke a little bit there, but there's just nowhere to go. It's better than a turnover, though. We'll take our 3. Carlson's kick should be up and right down the middle almost. This game's tied up. All right, we're going to try to run a little bit of zone here against AR, and he's on the move. We're not going to catch him from behind, I'll tell you that much. He slides down, though, to avoid the hit and only picks up 5. If he'd have kept going, he had more. I'll tell you, AR is going to be a problem. I don't know who that penalty is going to be on, though. They call false start. We'll take it. Back him up. 2nd and 10 now. It's like first down never happened. Richardson throwing it underneath. That's a wide open. Oh, no. That's a big mistake. Alec Pierce chased down and brought down by Max Crosby from behind, but nobody was covering the middle of the field there. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't understand why nobody's there. Divine Diablo wasn't in man coverage. That was his zone. I don't know if that's a game issue or if that's a player issue. Richardson handing it off. That's Jackson getting the carry. Morig comes down and gets him down, but that's another first down rush for the Colts. In the guns, Richardson throwing it quick, and that. So my headset died at the end of that last play. So if any audio cut out, I apologize for that. That's a big stop on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can hold them to 3 here. Deion Jackson remains in the game next to Richardson. It looks like they're going to pass. I would expect them to as we're going against Quentin Nelson. Ah, man, that's Alec Pierce, touchdown. Good play call. We ran cover 2. They hit the gap on it. Touchdown Richardson to Pierce. Trailing now 17-10. O'Connell looking to pass. It's going to go underneath to the fullback, Jakob Johnson. That's a short gain, almost nothing there. 2nd and 9, going to Josh Jacobson. Look at DeForest Buckner wrecking this play, but Jacobs does get to the edge. Tries to juke out Blackman, but he couldn't do it. That's a great run right there for a first down. Looks like they might bring a little pressure on defense here. They drop off. We go down the seam. What was that throw? That was a terrible throw by Aiden O'Connell. If he puts it on Jacoby Myers, that's a completion. We're definitely struggling to run it up the middle, so we're going to try to get to the edges. That's another fantastic play by Grover Stewart. And then we lost Greg Van Roten to an injury. That could be a big loss for us on our O-line. Big 3rd and 11 here, looking to pass with O'Connell. We're going to go to Michael Mayer, who makes the reception. First down. Raiders keep this drive alive. And that probably ends Greg Van Roten's season as he has a torn labrum. That could be a tough injury to come back from. O'Connell handing it off. That's Josh Jacobs on the counter. And look at that, man. DeForest Buckner wrecks the play, and we only pick up 2. We need to try to get the ball to the edge today as this Colts defense has been very strong up the middle as that's a terrible throw. That should have been intercepted. I misread that coverage. I should have checked it down underneath. Coming out. We're going to run the ball here. Cut it back with Josh Jacobs. That's a solid rush. We're going for this. That's why I ran it on that play. Big 4th and 4 here for the Raiders. We're coming out in the gun. O'Connell looking to pass. He can't get the ball away. We had circle coming open, man. DeForest Buckner again makes the play for the Colts. That was a big missed opportunity there. I thought we had that first down on a great play as they cut it back with Deion Jackson. That's a short pickup. Moss is back in the game, and it looks like they're going to go to him. Divine Diablo gets him down. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Zach Moss remains in the game next to Anthony Richardson on 3rd and 4. This is going to be a pass like I expect. We got some pressure. That's a sack by Robert Spillane and Tyree Wilson to end this Colts drive. We got a 2-minute drill here. Let's see if we can execute it at all. We're going to throw it quick. That's Josh Jacobs, not able to hold on to it. We need to make some plays here on offense. At this point, I don't know if we're doing anything right on offense. As we go underneath, that's a tip and a catch by Jacoby Myers. What a play. That was almost an interception. What a job by Jacoby Myers, though. Probably should have rushed, but I wanted to call this play and change up the formation as we go over the top. That's Shaq Leonard making a good play. 2nd and 10, looking to pass with Aiden O'Connell. Feeling pressure and trying to throw the ball away, but he just wouldn't do it. 3rd and 22. The Colts wisely called a timeout. We're going to go down the field. Michael Mayer lays out, and he couldn't hold on to it. If that throws on the money, that's a first down, but Aiden O'Connell is a problem today. He might not make it past halftime. We're in danger of letting this game get away from us here. Richardson has a shot in the 2-minute drill. Bennett couldn't get back there in time. That was our chance to maybe get the turnover we've been looking for. Bilal Nichols gets shaken up. He's headed to the locker room. His day is probably over with. Richardson throwing out of the pistol. I don't know what happened there. That should have been a completion to McKenzie. Nichols dislocated his shoulder. He's done for the day. He probably will be able to play next week, though. 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to pass, getting a little pressure on him. We couldn't break on the ball in time. That's a completion to Isaiah McKenzie. Nate Hobbs read it. He just couldn't get there in time. 30 seconds left in the half. Let's see. Can we hold him to 3 at least? That's Josh Downs getting the reception. They're likely in range to get 3 here on the board at least as they go down the field. That is a big play to Josh Downs that guarantees 3. Colts used their last time out on that, so that's a big possible mistake. If we can get pressure on Richardson as he throws it, that's incomplete. Richardson throwing it underneath. We make a tackle in bounds. They might not have time to get any points. They don't. This half ends with a big rookie mistake by Anthony Richardson. That's exactly what we needed. Let's see what adjustments can be made at halftime as this game just doesn't look good. We're similar snap counts, but you can see the Colts are just a better team today. Looking around the NFL, first up's Buffalo and New England. This is a big game for the Patriots to try to stay alive in the playoff race, but Buffalo's got the advantage here, in my opinion, just because they play at home and it's tied at 14 heading to halftime. Heading down to Houston, we're going to see Tennessee at Houston, and this is a Texans lead over the Titans at halftime. Nobody would have guessed that, especially with how well the Titans have played in this franchise and how poorly the Texans have. Last game we're going to look at Atlanta in Chicago. They have the 16-14 lead, and they're well on their way to locking up the NFC South. The Bears, on the other hand, they need some answers about Justin Fields, and they're not any closer to getting them. We open up the second half with the ball. We need a touchdown on this drive. Trey Tucker is on the return, and we're actually going to let him take this one out here just to see us. He gets a little bit of a move off there, and that's a solid return out to the 27. We come out after halftime, and we made a quarterback change. Joe Flacco, who's on a heater for the Browns in real life, checks into the game at quarterback. Let's see what he can do for us. That's in the one underneath, easy completion. Michael Mayer gets out of bounds with a big 17-yard reception. 1st and 10, we're going to go back to our ground game and get Josh Jacobs going as he cuts it back inside. He probably should have went to the outside there, but that's another good carry for him. I think leaving a fullback in the game to try to get this ground attack going is probably a good idea as we go to Jacobs for a loss of 1. This Colts defense has been tough to run on. 2nd and 11, we're going to hand it off and get to the edge with Josh Jacobs. Whoop! Tried to cut that one back inside. It was still a great rush, though. 1st down, Raiders. We're getting our ground attack going. Jacobs in the zone now, getting a carry. And look at this. He has all sorts of space. He jukes again to the outside. Nice little run there. He's gotten hot. We need to keep feeding him. Going right back to Jacobs. This time cutting it back inside. That's his shortest carry, but he keeps his X factor. That's all I care. However, he gets hurt, actually. That's a big problem as he's going to the locker room. That's devastating. We finally get our ground attack going, and then look what happens. We lose Josh Jacobs, and DeForest Buckner just makes a play there, man. He went across our guard's face so quick, he didn't stand a chance. And Josh Jacobs bruised his sternum, which basically means concussion, but they won't put that in the game, so he's out for the game. We won't see him again until next week. 3rd and 10, Flacco's got a pass here. Moving in the pocket. He throws that one, and wasn't a bad throw, just not a good decision, honestly. I forced it and shouldn't have. We'll take our 3 here and get this game a little closer. Field goals up and good by Daniel Carlson. 17-13 is your score here now. Colts take over, looking to get a 2-score lead now. That's a quick pass out there to Isaiah McKenzie, who just juked the heck out of Nate Hobbs. He's going down the sideline. Luckily, Bennett knocks him out of bounds. That was a heck of a move put on by Isaiah McKenzie, though. Richardson again looking to pass here. He has a wide open receiver out there for another Colts 1st down. Richardson in the gun. Getting a little pressure on him with Jerry Tiller. He's on the move. Tyree Wilson takes him down. That's a big sack. 2nd and 17 now. Richardson running play action. Getting on the move again. Tyree Wilson gets him, and that's another sack. No, they're going to say that he gained a yard. 3rd and 17. We need to hold him to 3 here. Trying to get pressure. There's absolutely none on Richardson, but luckily that's a drop. Kick is up and good from 45 yards away, making it a 7-point game again. It's 20-13 Colts leading. Flacco looks like he's going to hand it off. Cut quick, and there was nowhere to go on that one. That was just played perfectly by the Colts. 2nd and 11 here. We're going to hand it off. That's Amir Abdullah getting the carry up the middle. That's a solid rush. 3rd and 6 is more manageable. We need Flacco to wing it here, basically. It's 3rd and 6. Let's see what he can do. He throws it out there. It's Michael Mayer. Open 1st down. He finds his tight end. Big play. He's accurate. That's what I like about him. In the gun again. Flacco's going to give it. That's Zamir White cutting it back inside. He had a little bit of a gap there, but that was a short pickup. In the gun here with Flacco. That's going to be another handoff. Zamir White gets stuffed, man. We had nowhere to go. This right side of the O-line's bad today. Once again, it's going to be a 3rd and 10 for Flacco to try to convert. He's going to go to Trey Tucker, who lays out and gets it. 1st down, Raiders. 1st and 10. Flacco's going to pass this time. It's been working. He goes underneath. That's Michael Mayer feeding the tight end. 1st down, big play, Raiders. Flacco, play action again, looking to pass. This time we're going to go underneath Jacoby Myers. Solid 1st down play. They won't let us run it. We're just going to have to pass it. Flacco, play action again. Underneath, Trey Tucker, wide open. right near the sticks. They're going to call it 3rd and inches. At the end of 3, our passing offense is taken off, and our rushing attack got going before we lost Josh Jacobs for the remainder of the game. So we have a little bit of hope here in the 4th quarter. It's a huge 3rd and inches here. Amir Abdullah in the game, and he's going to get the carry, and he gets around Forrest Buckner, and he has enough speed to get away from 1st down Raiders. Flacco, play action again, looking to pass. That's a throw. He gets hit as he releases it. I think we had Trey Tucker if he had just a few more seconds. Big 2nd and 10 here for Flacco, looking to pass. He's going to go one-on-one Michael Mayer, and that was just read perfectly by Julius Brents. I mean, he knew the play. He completely turned and just ran to the spot, even though I've never run that play before. So that's, I think, the computer ripping me off a little bit there. So, I mean, watch this. He has inside coverage, and then as soon as I release it, he runs directly to where that ball is being thrown. Having his eyes not on the ball at all and the ball already being released, he knew right where it was. That was BS. That was just a computer getting me. Nothing irritates me more than when a defender has his back to the ball and then knows exactly where to run to get it. It just doesn't work like that in real life. As that's a big hit by Divine Diablo. I wish he could have knocked it out, though. 2nd and 12. We can't allow points on this drive. I don't have any confidence that we'll be able to get 2 scores on him, as that's a big stop right there. 3rd and 13 now. Richardson in the gun. Screenplay. We need to get out there. We read it perfectly, and there we are. Byron Young takes him down. I read that perfectly with Byron Young. What a play by the rookie. We got the stop we needed. Now we need our offense to do something for us as we go down the field. Oh, that's a big mistake. I did not see the safety lurking. We're lucky Logan Ryan couldn't hold on to that one. We do have to start airing it out with Flacco here, though, as we're going to go underneath. That's Jacoby Myers. Perfect ball placement. I can't believe they call that 3rd and inches, but that's okay. Looks like they got a bunch of people down the box. We're going to audible and pass it here. As that's Jacoby Myers underneath, and he just missed him. The one time he misses is when we needed it. We've seen Joe Flacco get it in real life. It's tush-push time, baby. Let's see if he can get it. And he loses the ball? I think we got denied there. I think the Colts succeeded. That fumble was terrible right there. We had that. If he didn't fumble it, we had that. As that's going to be a handoff to Moss, who gets hit by Epps in the backfield. Turnovers have plagued this Raiders team. Let's see if our defense can get one here. We need a turnover. It's 3rd and 7. Let's pick Richardson off. Or a sack fumble. We just can't give up any points here pretty much, because 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. We won't be able to get a stop. That's a misfire by Richardson, but I believe they're in field goal range. That's pretty easy, so we're in trouble. About a 47-yard attempt here from Matt Gay. We couldn't get a block. That's up and good. 23-13 Colts. They now have a 2-score lead. Oh, no. Following that kick return, we had an injury to Trey Tucker. I don't usually talk on kick returns, but that's a big one. Flacco under center. Zamir White behind him. It's play action. Down the field. That's Michael Mayer wide open in a nice little gap over Shaquille Leonard. 1st down. One back in the backfield. Play action again. Down the field. Oh, that's a misfire. We had Hunter Renfrow. We lost Trey Tucker with a quadricep strain. I don't know if he'll be back next week, but he won't be back today. Flacco. Play action. Looking to move. He has Hunter. What? He had Hunter Renfrow. How did Kenny Moore make that play, man? That should have been lofted right up and over him. We don't need it all on this play. We're going to go for it on 4th down regardless. Let's see what we can do. Check it down. Zamir White underneath. Let's get some yardage. And he didn't pick up anything because he couldn't break Shaq Leonard's tackle, who's still a beast, even though in real life he's lost it, man. What a stupid mistake. We just got to delay a game. 4th and 15. This right here is ball game pretty much. Flacco looking to pass. Jacoby Myers, he can't get the pass to him. He's coming open. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Zach Moss gets the carry here. That's some tough running for 5. He deserves credit there. Quick screen out there. That's Isaiah McKenzie again getting the 1st down. Unfortunately, we just haven't had much luck so far getting one. Because that's going to be a handoff to Moss, who jukes out Max Crosby. You don't see that every day. That was a nice cut. Need to hold him to 3 on this drive. That'll keep this a 2-score game, as that's Richardson feeling a little bit of pressure. However, he finds Granson out there in the flats. Richardson in the gun here. Quick pass. Turn your back, man. We should have been able to pick that off, but Richardson, read option. That's a big play by Tyree Wilson. Bringing up a 3rd and 11. We're going to call our first timeout there. We need this stop right here. That's why we use the timeout. It gives us an opportunity to keep some extra time as we get a sack with Tyree Wilson. Quick timeout. Big play by our rookie stepping up late in the season. This made the kick a little bit longer. It's still like a 49 or 50-yard attempt. So it's not crazy long, but it just gives us a little bit of hope as Gay drills it. He's a great kicker, so I'm not surprised. Need 2 touchdowns now, as that's quick underneath. Jacoby Myers open, take the yardage. First down, let's keep moving. I guess 2nd and inches, actually. Flacco adjusting the play here at the line of scrimmage again, looking to pass. That's Hunter Renfrow open. Nice big play there. Keep moving, keep moving. Again, we're going to get another snap before the 2-minute warning. That's, oh, what was that, man? We had Carter open. I don't know why he threw it there. 2nd and 10, Flacco right there, open. Jacoby Myers, I guess that was good accuracy. Myers just didn't see the ball to move to it. 3rd and 10, we don't need to get it all here. So let's just take our time. Throw it underneath, find Jacoby Myers. First down would be great. 4th and 1's okay, though, and we get out of bounds. 4th and 1, and we're going to run it here. I think this is a great play to do it on. Amir Abdullah with that little bit extra speed gets around Buckner and gets the first down. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here, Flacco again, looking down the field. Jacoby Myers right there wide open, and he drops it. Are you kidding me? We had him. Some of these plays are not easy, and I understand that, but we need them made as that's DeAndre Carter coming open, and he couldn't hold on either. That hit from Blackman knocked it out. 3rd and 10 here. They got some linebackers down in the box as we take a sack. Are you kidding me? 4th and 17. This right here is for all the marbles. We're going to go DeAndre Carter, and look at that throw. Not good. That's the game. We just lost to the Colts. And that's going to be your ball game right here. The Colts officially knock off the Raiders 26-13. This was just frustrating, man. Richardson played a pretty good game, but we played terribly on offense. I got out of practice, too, with Madden, so that's also on me. A week and a half without playing. Even though I was sick, I should have played some games that weren't for the franchise. I think that would have helped keep me in check a little bit and keep me going. I didn't play well today. Taking a look at our offensive stats, Joe Flacco actually played pretty well when he stepped in. No touchdowns, a pick. He had a fumble, but he did throw for 142 yards. He looked pretty good, honestly. Aiden O'Connell didn't play that bad, I guess, when you look at his stats. I just was frustrated with his inaccuracy. It's a problem that's cropped up off and on throughout our entire season. And, you know, that gets old, honestly. At the end of the day, you need your quarterback to be able to hit the passes that are there. And, you know, he just hasn't done it at times. And it may not be fair, but that's what you're judged on as a quarterback. Your stats can look decent, but if you can't do what you're supposed to do as a quarterback, I'm sorry, but I can't keep putting you out there. And as we're looking through our defensive stats here, you can see Jacorian Bennett. Unfortunately, he's not going to get his breakout. That's a big opportunity missed for us. Now, taking a look at Anthony Richardson and the Colts. He had a really good day. 69%, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 276 yards. He added 14 yards on the ground. He did have a fumble, which helped us out a little bit. I mean, he's going to be a really good player in real life, as long as he can stay healthy. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a Gators fan, but I really hope the kid does fantastic things. He is such a great kid, and I'm a huge fan. Now looking at the Colts defense, DeForest Buckner really did wreck our day along with Kwity Paye. Grover Stewart also made a few plays. That D-line really stepped up and forced us into making some bad decisions. Coming out of that game, we have an upgrade for our kicker, Daniel Carlson. I'm going to go into power. It don't really matter. You get both. It's just going to be, +2 kick power. Now, that's a really nice upgrade. As you can see, Jacorian Bennett, he's frustrated. He didn't get his breakout. That's a big miss on our behalf. We also had a new injury coming out of that, and that's right guard Greg Van Roten. He is out for 4 weeks. Obviously, we're not going to be a playoff team, so we're going to go ahead and place him on an injured reserve. And at the beginning of the next episode, you'll see who I signed to replace him for the final week of the season. Heading into our final week of the season here, we don't have any breakout scenarios or anything. I'm going to make some roster adjustments, I think, and just play a different game and see what happens. I'll say this is Josh McDaniels' final game as the Raiders head coach. We're going to fire him. It's time to move on. This hasn't worked. We need new offense, new defense. I'll likely choose, for this series anyway, a real-life assistant coach to hire and become my head coach. I'll think of somebody. I'm probably not going to use Antonio Pierce. I'll hire them, and then I'll use either, if they're offense or defense, we'll use their playbook, and then we'll hire an offensive coordinator from available candidates, and we'll run their playbook, or a defensive coordinator if we hire an offensive head coach. But this team needs a rebuild. It's been a rough season. There's going to be some changes for the final week. As we look at the playoff picture, you can see the Chargers are the 1 seed, which is amazing considering how bad they are in real life. That also goes along with the Falcons and the NFC being the 1 seed. It's amazing. They have not been good in real life, and somehow they managed to get the 1 seed. So this is a little bit of a weird playoff picture. We'll see if the Chiefs can hold on and sneak in as the 7th seed. I'm excited to see how that shakes out. And then looking at the NFC, the field's pretty much what you'd expect, honestly, so no complaints over there. Just the Falcons are way too high and not the best team out there. I don't know. Everybody bought into their hype, and I just didn't see it. The last thing we're going to look at is draft position. The Cardinals have the number 1 overall pick. That's a lock. They've went 0-16. There is a real chance we have an 0-17 team, and we are going to have to monitor how their game goes in week 17. That's a big thing that could play out. Now looking between the Raiders and the Commanders, we're tied, but right now we currently have the number 2 overall pick. That's a big swing pick right there, so I'd like to see the Commanders get a win and us lose, and that just puts us kind of in the driver's seat to the 2nd overall pick, but I don't know. We'll see what happens and how it plays out. At least we know now we won't go below number 3 in the draft. I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We're going to get back quick and get this final game of the regular season in, so that way we're ahead of the real life schedule and get our complete postseason done before the postseason even starts, and do our off season. I'm excited to get past real life, get out of this first season, and start building this team in my vision. It's taken a little longer than I thought. I worked hard to get us caught up, and then I got sick, so I was down for a week and a half, and unfortunately I do live comm on, so coughing and hacking throughout. There might be 1 or 2 times that happened in here. I'm going to try to take it out if it did, but I feel a lot better now, so I'm going to get us back on track and get this going forward. I can't wait to finish up this season, and I'll see you soon for the finale against the Denver Broncos. Have a wonderful day, and I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car.